Now loading podcast, period.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Podcast Period, the internet's stupidest podcast. My name is Ben, and with me today, as always, is my co-host David.
What's up, guys?
So, as most of you can probably hear if you have ears, I finally fixed my audio situation, and if you're watching the video version, you can see how with this giant thing off to the side. But it does work, so I can't complain too much, even though it's a little bit of a visual eyesore.
Yeah,
it'll be all right.
I kind of rectified that a little bit. I put him on the other side of the screen and then just mirrored me, so it gets that ugly contraption.
It looks a little bit better.
Yeah,
with it not right in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, it helps a lot. It really does.
But yeah, anyway, so we've got a regular episode for you guys this time. We've got a bunch of tech news and entertainment news. We're going to talk about WandaVision, the long time coming Disney Plus show, and then we're gonna watch some trailers like we usually do. So I will start us off with our first news story. An exciting news story for those of us who are Star Wars fans and fans of Star Wars games. Disney is bringing back Lucasfilm Games, which doesn't necessarily mean anything per se, at least as far as this news story goes, but we've got a couple more coming down the pipe that are going to make this announcement a little bit more exciting. Either way, they're bringing back Lucasfilm Games more as a licensor and potentially a publisher than a developer. If you guys remember LucasArts from way back when, they were a licensor, but they also developed games. And they were developing a Star Wars game right before they got shut down by Disney when they were bought out. So I don't have hopes that they're going to continue creating that game that they were making. I very much doubt that that's not going to happen. Or I very much doubt that that's going to happen, I should say. But I am excited for the possibilities that this brings up in the next couple news stories that I have. So for now, we can just be excited that we've got Lucasfilm Games back. Or LucasArts, or whatever you want to call it.
Being a little cynical there, aren't we?
You have to be with Disney. Come on now.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I understand completely.
All right. So, if you want to bring us to our next story there, David.
So, yay, it's 2021. Not a lot came out of 2020 that was good. In fact,
let's be fair. Not a lot of the big things that have happened in 2021 have been that great either.
Well,
but
no, but it's only
that's besides the point.
It's only 16 days in, so
that's true.
We can't condemn it just yet, although many of us want to, understandably so. But there is a glimmer of hope that came from 2020. PC sales finally saw a growth in nearly a decade of declining sales.
Well, gee, I wonder why. Could it be the pandemic keeping everybody home?
That could have something to do with it. During the Consumer Electronics Show this week, research firm IDC released a report on worldwide traditional PC sales in 2020 and tells a story that has been reversed in recent years, finally. Fourth quarter 2020 PC shipments grew 26% over the same period last year. Well, 2019 now. So we finally got an uplift. I knew this was coming. Like Ben said, I don't understand how you would not sell more PCs in a worldwide pandemic when everybody is literally either stuck at home or working at home. So it's kind of hand in hand here. So whatever. But hey, that's more gamers, right? That means more games, maybe?
Maybe.
Better games, maybe? Or it could just mean astronomically high CPU component prices.
Probably the latter, David. Probably the latter.
What are we going to do? We can't have anything positive anymore. Why?
There's nothing we can do. Nothing.
Just bathe in the glory that is the PCMR.
That's right. Okay, so a little addendum to my last news story, which is actually what most of the news stories that I brought this time are. We've all experienced, or at least heard about, the unfortunate prospect of EA being the exclusive rights holder to Star Wars games over the last few years, which is why we got the travesty that was Battlefront 2.
God help us.
Although I've heard that that's gotten a little better. They did also bring us the Jedi Fallen Order game, which was pretty good. However, monopoly is never a good thing, which is why I'm excited to say that Massive Entertainment has been given rights to develop an original Star Wars game. Massive Entertainment, for those of you who don't know, is a Ubisoft subsidiary, and they're supposedly creating an open world Star Wars game. So we'll have to, kind of wait and see exactly what's going on with that. But I'm excited to see that EA, god-awful EA, is not the only one that is holding a Star Wars license anymore. Thank the Lord. Whew.
I want to know who at EA thought that anything dealing with pay-to-win microtransaction BS was going to be good for any game. And I want to know when it came down to, we're going to just be evil, for a lack of a better term, because that's what they've done. They've gone from being one of my favorite game publishers to one of my least favorite. I mean, I loved EA back in the day, especially with like Need for Speed and things like that. But this is a perfect example of why more people need to be in it.
When money gets in the way of creativity, money will always win. Unfortunately. Which is exactly what happened in the case of EA.
Looking at you too.
At least for the most part. Like I said, Jedi Fallen Order was pretty good.
Did you play it?
And even EA can... Huh? Yeah, I played it. Okay. It was good.
When did that come out?
2019.
Okay. I never picked it up, so...
It was, it's made by the same people that made Titanfall 2, so...
That was a good game. We both enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, this is what happens.
Yep. Anyway, on to the next story, shall we?
Alrighty, so another tiny thing that happened at CES. CES this year just did not impress. Probably because it was not live and in person.
I might be like one of the only people that has this opinion, but I've never liked CES because, I mean, granted, they announced a lot of hardware and everything, and that's cool, but I want to see people being hands-on with these things, not just like being able to look at it. Oh, that looks real cool. They say it can do all these things. Can it? I don't know. We won't know until like 3-4 months down the line when somebody gets their hands on a review unit.
If it ever launches. I mean, there's a lot of times where this stuff just doesn't make it to the light of day beyond the show booth at CES. So I'm with you on that. I share your sentiment, but like even the news out of this was kind of like lackluster all week. There wasn't anything exciting to me.
Yeah,
it was like, eh. But one of the few things that did come out that has me somewhat excited, if not for, more competition in the CPU space that we so desperately need. We finally got some Intel demos, and granted, these are Intel demos using their numbers, so take it with a huge grain of salt.
Huge.
Yeah, especially here lately, because they have not been living up to anybody's expectations for the last 4 years at least. They finally did debut some actual 12th gen Alder Lake silicon, so we've got stuff running. And apparently it's finally going to be on the long forgotten and long since despised 10 nanometer Intel process, because it was supposed to be here 3 years ago, if not more. So it's been probably more. Yeah. the vein
if we're following the TikTok process that they were following for so long, then we should have gotten it right after Skylake, but that is not what happened.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a Kaby Lake, Coffee Lake thing. Like it's way overdue at this point.
Yeah.
The fun thing about the actual change here is finally getting onto a different process node. No more 14 nanometer geriatric BS at this point. It's going to be the hybrid core architecture that they're doing. Now, they don't exactly say what cores they're doing, but it's going to be a blend of whatever main silicon they use, whether it be Willow Cove or whatever they base it on. It may be the same Cove architecture that they're doing for 11th gen that's coming out later in a couple of months, or it could be the next iteration and then a cross of a bunch of Atom processors too. Now, they didn't say which core that's going to be either, so it could be the latest and greatest. It could be a generation or two old, but they did get some actual demos out showing that this does work. I'm hoping that Windows gets this right. I feel like this is going to be a headache if they don't, like Ryzen was in the beginning, because Windows didn't support it. This could be huge for CPUs in the future if the support is right, and I'm sure they will eventually. It's just, did they do it in the beginning? It's hard to tell with Windows. Intel, I'm not confident that they did a good job with the process, but we'll see.
Now as always, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. That's always the fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Okay, so my last addendum to my first news story. Bethesda and Lucasfilm are teasing a new Indiana Jones video game, the first one in well over a decade. And it's coming from the lovely people at Machine Games, who have brought us all of the latest Wolfenstein games, some of which haven't been particularly well received. But Wolfenstein: The New Order and The Old Blood are a couple of my favorite FPS games to come out in the last 10 years or so. So I'm very excited to see what they do with this Indiana Jones license. They released a teaser. I kind of want David to watch it, but at the same time, we never finished watching Indiana Jones, did we? I think we started to.
We never started.
I thought we did.
No.
No?
No. But
one day we'll get to it.
I did watch all the way to the end, and this is something that I was going to continue doing too. So it's it's been a long time coming that I've needed to watch Indiana Jones, and you and I can do it together. But I also want to do it just because I need it to. What's the first one? Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
That's the one I finished. And I
Did you?
really like it.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm
then we'll watch the we'll watch the teaser real quick in this article. That's all it is, but doesn't it just get your blood pumping?
A little bit. It's not a lot to go on, but
No,
now,
it's not.
Now
but
that I'm
that little sting with the hat and the whip, that's on point.
and
that
a
is
little
on
bit,
point.
a little bit of the main score there too.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm actually invested in watching it, I have a newfound appreciation for this. So don't worry, you're not disappointing me with this. I really like it. So
Okay, good.
let's
good.
hope it's coming.
I do have to say, I know you may be tangentially aware of this, but I wouldn't expect great things out of the fourth one. The first three are very good, but the modern one with Shia LaBeouf in it,
not so much.
We'll just say that leaves a little bit to be desired.
Okay. He's making another one, isn't he? Harrison? Aren't they doing another one?
Yeah, they're making a fifth one that's supposed to come out in 2022, supposedly.
Well, assuming things don't derail that.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what you got next?
So, after corporate blunders and setbacks, Intel oust CEO Bob Swan. So,
Oof.
The bird has flown the coop. I wouldn't necessarily put anything at his doorstep to say, because he was only there like 18 months. I remember covering him being promoted, so it was not that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
He was the intern CEO after the last one disappeared, and then was promoted, and then never got the ship righted. Now I don't want to say that's his fault though, because it takes years to redevelop and reorganize things, and they
were stuck in a rut for so long,
and
he
was put right.
It's kind of hard to dig yourself out. Yeah,
I mean, there's not a lot you can do with that. So, I mean, I don't know if you can say that this is his fault, or if it's just this is how the cards fall. But they are replacing him with, and this is where I think this is going to be a good thing. Swan is a business person. And like so many other corporations in America, there are the bean counters, and then there are the visionaries. The bean counters do not need to be in the CEO office. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. We worked for a company that had that issue, and it didn't work. It never does. And he's a glorified business person, and I don't think they need to be in the CEO spot. I think they need to be the visionary. I think they need to be the one that wants to get stuff done and back on track. Mm-hmm. So they're replacing him with long and glorified engineer. Oh gosh.
Would you like me to pronounce his name, David?
It's Pat Gelsinger. There we go. Gelsinger. There we go. I was like, there you go. Is this Gel or Gel? It's a
Gel.
Stupid.
Gotta be Gel. Yeah, there's no way that it's Gelsinger.
Well, the stupid, idiotic gel ballpoint pens that they spelled GEL had me on a tangent there for a second. He's an Intel veteran. He was in charge of like the 286 and the 386 processors way back in the 90s, and he's an engineer who is going to be in charge of what needs to be an engineering company, because they have lost their crown, rightfully so, and if they don't hurry up and get back on it, I don't know that we're going to have a US company that can compete. Because as good as AMD has been doing lately, they make one more misstep like Bulldozer, and it could very well be the end. It almost was the last time. And then who do we have left? If Intel doesn't get back on their game, what do we got left in America? And that's a huge deal for like national security reasons. They want an American corporation, for better or for worse, in charge of military hardware and things like that. Wouldn't be a great thing if the Chinese somehow got into that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've still got AMD is an American company.
Yeah, AMD is, but like I said, they don't have. Now, if they keep doing good, then they will be, but they don't have the finances, and they don't have the Intel's pocketbook. They don't have Intel's pocket change.
Listen, if Intel goes under, then all of the military contracts are going to be going to AMD, so they will have the pocketbook.
This is true. We just need both of them to be doing good, so that
we do
get better stuff at better prices.
If AMD keeps going the way that they're going, then that's what we'll get eventually. It'll take some time, but that's what we'll get.
We just need both of these guys just firing on all cylinders, and I hope this gets Intel somewhat on the right track. It's going to take time, and they may already be back on the right track, and we just don't know it yet because it takes time. But hey, let's go.
All right. So my last story of this episode is from Razer, with possibly the dumbest thing to come out of CES.
You forgot their toaster.
Oh, God. Did they announce a toaster?
I think that was last CES. It was either that or 2019.
Still, maybe the second dumbest thing ever announced at CES. They announced an N95 mask that looks to be clear.
Yep.
Not only is it clear, it filters the air coming into the mask, and it also amplifies your voice. So you're gonna be like looking like some dumb gamer Bane or whatever. This looks.
You don't approve. Why don't you tell us how we really feel?
Dumb. Why? Just no. This is probably going to be like $300 too, and people are going to buy it.
It looks very uncomfortable, for sure.
Yeah, it does.
I
see it. I don't know if it would be so bad if it wasn't just hanging off of your ears. Because that's a lot of hardware to be hanging off of your ears.
Yeah.
They need to have like a wraparound option.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Either way, it looks dumb though. Just.
Is that
Chroma?
Razer Chroma?
Also, it's yes. I don't think it's Razer Chroma, but it is RGB. 16.8 million colors that you can change it to.
And it comes in a UV bathing case to get that sanitation going.
Stupid. So dumb. All right. Yeah, I'm done talking about this. What's next?
WhatsApp gives users an ultimatum. Share your data with Facebook or stop using the app.
Listen, Facebook already knows all of my data, so I can't say that would be much of a change for me, but for those people who used WhatsApp specifically because it was encrypted and it was completely anonymous, then I could see I could see where this would be a huge issue.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't have a leg to stand on because, like you, Facebook has everything. And
see, the thing is, you and I got into Facebook not early, but early enough where it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah.
And now they have everything.
yeah,
So
and by then it was like, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, I've
yeah, exactly.
I have resigned the fact that I am not willing to live the hermit in a crab shell under the ocean lifestyle that it's going to take to not have my online privacy intact.
Yeah.
Because other than that, there's just no way to do it. And I've resigned. As much as I hate it, I don't like it. I'm not saying that you should like it. This is the way, unfortunately, now. And there's no going back. So, given that, and I don't even use WhatsApp anyway, so I don't care either about that. But if you have WhatsApp and you already have Facebook, this changes nothing. And if you don't have it, like Ben said, then now would be the time to leave. But also, you're kind of kidding yourself. I'm sorry. It's just no way to go around that. You might be hiding it from one company, but I promise you somebody else has it. And they probably share it too, so.
Potentially.
I hate that, but it is what it is.
I'm sure there's legitimate uses or legitimate reasons for your, for you to want to be anonymous, at least in this way. So hopefully there's an alternative that people can go to. I'm sure there is somewhere.
I think Signal, I should say, is quickly become the number one app on Facebook, on iOS and Google Play stores. So there's
there you go.
there's your alternative.
There you go.
How long that lasts, we'll see. But hey, whatever.
All right. Well, that's over. Hello. Now we're going to talk about WandaVision, episodes 1 and 2 that just dropped. Well, 1 I think dropped like last week, and then 2 dropped yesterday. So
they were at the same time.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they did that. They didn't do that with the Mandalorian.
I don't know. Maybe because they're finally trying to get something out. People have been waiting, and this is the first new thing that we've gotten out of the MCU.
In a year. Which is definitely uncommon and not the status quo for what we've been used to. I mean, how many years did we have, like, 3 major things, like, back to back to back? It was quite a while. It was at least like 2, 3, 4 years up until the lead up, or up until Infinity War and Endgame. Mm-hmm. I think there was a year. No, there wasn't even a year gap between there because we had Captain Marvel in there too, I think.
Yeah, they did.
And maybe one other movie.
They did Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel before Endgame. And they did. Yeah,
that's right. They did Homecoming.
Homecoming before.
Or after Endgame. Right after.
What was it, the one they did right before it? Infinity War. There was a movie like out 2 months before Infinity War.
I don't know.
I can't remember either.
Okay, so WandaVision. The first 2 episodes are interesting. It's like it seems to me like they're trying to shoot for a traditional like 50s sitcom, like the Dick Van Dyke Show or Leave It to Beaver or something like that. But it's got like this weird, I don't know, this almost like not ethereal quality. It's just odd in some ways. Like 90% of the show is this straightforward 50s sitcom where you've got the characters of Wanda and Vision existing in this 1950s sitcom with all of their powers and their quirks. And, he has to, like, cloak up before he goes to work so he looks like a normal human being. And then the other 10% is, like, I don't know. I know it's their way to try and connect it to the Marvel Universe at large, because otherwise this wouldn't, like, fit in anywhere. But obviously, because it's the first 2 episodes, I think they're going to stretch out the reveal a little bit longer than that. But I'm not seeing where it connects to the Marvel Universe at large quite yet. That's not to say that I don't like the show. It's very interesting. It's an interesting concept. I'm kind of trying to keep my eyes out for something that connects it to the Marvel Universe at large. Like the first episode during the toaster commercial, I noticed that the only thing that was colored throughout that entire episode was like a red blinking light on the toaster. Don't know if it means anything yet, but it has to mean something in an entirely black and white show. And then at the dinner table, when the dude starts choking, it switches from this traditional sitcom style camera framing to this very dramatic, like, movie style with it zooming in on all the characters. And then it gets really weird with the wife telling Vision's boss while he's, like, choking to just knock it off. It's all she says.
Stop it.
It's so weird.
Stop it. She got very worried with it too, and then she looked straight at Wanda, and this is during one of those weird perspectives for what would be a 50s sitcom show. Looks straight at Wanda, so we'd be in a POV view from Wanda's vision, and she's looking straight at her too, like, stop it, like, stop him from choking or something like that. So it's like, I am with you. It's very hard to understand what the tie-in is. I mean, I didn't notice the toaster light blinking, but the helicopter, the toy helicopter
in the second
episode that was in the bushes was completely color, and it's like, it was unnerving to Wanda. There was something about it, but we don't know the context. So I'm with you. It's very hard to understand how it's being pulled back in. Not to say I actually love this show. I am more invested in this for sure than I was Mandalorian, especially for the first season, because I was kind of hard on the Mandalorian through season 1, and it took your perspective on how I should probably view it to get me to, like, turn my opinion on it, and I ended up liking that too. But I don't know, this is just fun. I don't need to know what the tie-in is yet. I understand some of it. It looks like, as far as the MCU tie-in, it's very hard to understand so far. It looks like it's more comics based right now. The symbol, the sword symbol, and whatnot.
It's definitely, I know SWORD is an organization in the Marvel Universe somewhere. I don't remember. Actually, I'm gonna look that up real quick. I want to see.
It's under a Shield. So it's involved with Shield. It's like a something weapon.
Sentient World Observation and Response Department. Yes. Fictional counterterrorism and intelligence agency appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
So this is definitely, I saw the sword thing that you were talking about it was at the very end of the first episode, and then it was the symbol that was on the helicopter too.
Yeah.
So
and it was also,
I knew what that was.
The beekeeper.
Yeah, yeah.
the beekeeper's costume at the end. And that was the other thing that really threw me for a loop. I mean, that unsettled Wanda a lot too. Like, you could just tell something was up. And then we get this flashback, this rewind of the episode, and then they change the final dialogue at the end to where they never venture outside and see this person in a beekeeper suit come out of the storm drain or whatever, the manhole, or whatever that was. The one I wanted to ask you about was the radio incident. What was that? It like exploded.
When was that? Was that the second episode or the
It
first
was
one?
doing the. It would have been. I believe it would have been the second one because it was doing that. The Westview Elementary discussion that they were having about the talent show thing, whatever you want to call that.
Oh,
With that
yeah.
That snooty person who I was like, oh God, there's Karen all over. Couldn't stand her.
No kidding. I don't know. I don't remember that scene very well for some reason. I know they were talking about the talent show, but
radio starts. There's a broadcast coming over the radio. It sounds like somebody saying, "Wanda, what are they doing to you?" or something like that. And then the radio explodes, and the glass that the lady's handing.
So my theory for this show right now is that she's in I don't know, she's got to be in a coma or something after Vision died. I don't know if this is in between Infinity War and Endgame or if this is after Endgame. It would make more sense if it was in between the two because she was completely fine in Endgame. She seemed like she was angry, obviously, but she didn't seem like she was breaking down or anything like that.
I thought she was gone.
Wanda?
Wasn't she snapped away?
Yeah, but she came back at the end.
Well, yeah, at the end of Endgame, but there wasn't a lot of context.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She wouldn't have been there in between an Infinity War and
she was gone. She was gone with the snap. So now
that's right.
This could be something to do with the psychotic powers that she does have. Maybe it's some kind of repressed alternate universe thing where she has been during the snap, because we don't have a lot of explanation for anything on that so far. I mean, they're gone 4 years later, they're back, they made the snap the second time to make it to where nothing changed, but these people didn't age at all. They come back in the same form that they left, but we don't have really any explanation as to where they were or what was happening.
I mean, we kind of have to assume that they were just gone and then brought back.
Gone.
I don't think they were transported anywhere because they're the same age and everything.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know. It's hard to say.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, then, yeah, it would have to be after Endgame at some point. But
I would imagine so.
I don't understand
where.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with this show yet.
It's too soon.
I'm interested to see where it takes us.
I'm very interested. I like it a lot. And even
the
one nitpick I had, and I understand why they did it, it's to keep it in, for lack of a better word, in proper context, in the theme of the 50s, the 4:3 aspect ratio. I can disregard the black and white only thing. Didn't bother me. It was literally when we go from the 16:9 regular aspect ratio of the Marvel Studios logo to black and white Marvel Studios logo, and then shrunken down, and then they kept it 4:3 the entire 2 episodes. It's no, why do I have to watch this like this? I understand
that's how the show was made, David.
No, I understand that's how it was back in the day, but I don't want to see freaking letterbox bars on my television.
Well, it's too bad. It's just how you're going to have to watch the show.
That was my nitpick. So that's the only thing I've got to nitpick, and the show's really good.
It is. It's very good. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I'm I'm excited to see how it ties into everything, because like we both said, it's the first piece of MCU anything in a year, so we'll just have to see where it goes.
This is the first thing we have for Phase 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Spider-Man was still part of Phase 3. It's the very end of Phase 3.
Gotcha. Well, at least
we got this before
something.
we got the Black Widow movie.
I don't know what else you do with what they had to go through, so
yeah,
I get it. It's just, I'm heavily invested into this. I didn't think I'd like it at first, to be honest. I didn't watch.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't sure. I didn't expose myself. I knew the concept of it, like it was supposed to be like this weird 50s show, and it was Wanda and Vision, but I didn't watch anything about it, specifically because I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I didn't want to give myself any preconceived notions about the show.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it turned out way better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I am too.
All right. Well, let's move on to the last part of the show. Got some trailers. We're gonna watch. You guys know our rating system, so we're just gonna watch them, and then we'll let you know what we think. Our first trailer is for Locked Down.
Hi, Paxton. We heard London's in total lockdown.
We are all locked in this psychological prison of burning aloneness.
How's Linda?
She's somewhere in the house.
Is there some type of issue?
We are fine.
Not only is everything not okay, nothing is okay.
Linda said she was planning to end our thing.
Nobody wants to live alone.
For 2 weeks, we are locked together here.
You know, you think I'm so happy and normal.
No, I'd never accuse you of being happy and normal.
Because I'm not!
Shaky ground.
I've been furloughed. Now there is literally zero purpose to my life. I'm going to get provisions.
We need milk, bread.
Wait, how many asses have you got?
Piss off.
The nice people that I fired, they were fired because of me. It's not about the virus, it's about who I am and what I do for a living.
You fired them well.
Thank you.
Is that a glass of wine?
Yes, yeah, it is.
The bastards who told me to fire those people, they're bad. You and I are good, and good is better than bad.
You're talking about stealing a diamond. £3 million. Live wild or die, Linda.
And I'm feeling good.
Harrods is the most glamorous store in the world. I know all the security guards. I know the security systems.
I just need to get the gentleman's name.
His name? Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe!
Wow.
What can go wrong?
Lockdown one last ride.
O Lord who art in heaven,
Oh my God,
forgive us the sin of deception.
Speaking Edgar Allan Poe. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, please report to security.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
Who'd have thought a month ago we'd be doing this?
Not me.
And I'm feeling good.
This makes me want to sign up for HBO Max. I hate saying that, but it's true.
We'll have to talk about that later. but anyways,
see it in the theaters.
yes,
That's my answer.
yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. It looks so good.
It does. It looks very good. All right. So, our next trailer is for One Night in Miami.
Ready for tonight? I'm as ready as a person can be. After the fight, we're all coming back here for the champ's victory party. Don't be late.
Minister Malcolm X.
Good news, the chariot is coming.
You know I'm the greatest. That's right.
Jim Brown takes the ball.
Your record is going to stand the test of time.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
All together, yeah.
New heavyweight champion of the world.
Say, champ, you don't suppose you could sign an autograph?
Yeah, of course, man. Give him an autograph, Jim.
Actually, Mr. Cook.
Oh, sure thing, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think it's about time to party?
Tonight is a chance for us to reflect.
You mean no one else is coming? Well, this is off to a hopping start.
You all are a bright and shining future. You need to understand what is at stake here.
Everything's not so black and white like you make it out to be.
But we are fighting for our lives.
You know I know what's going on out there, right?
Interesting.
I wouldn't see it in theaters. I'd definitely watch it though.
Yeah, I think I'd wait for a rental. It seems interesting, but I'm not. I don't know if I quite understand what this movie is going for necessarily quite yet.
I'm with you on that. But it's definitely interesting, and I definitely would want to see it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So, our next trailer is for The Reckoning.
The sickness hangs over the city like putrid fog. Bodies are piled high in the narrow streets. It's as if the day of judgment has finally arrived.
Anna. I'll give you some advice. Leave town while you can. I saw her the other day. She was acting bloody peculiar.
There's only one thing that can explain it. She made a pact with the devil.
Nowhere to run, witch!
What's happened to me? They'll try to break you. Like they did to the rest of us.
Fear not, my child. Salvation is at hand.
What in the world was going on with that?
I don't know. Like, is she quote possessed or not? Is she a witch or not? Is she just? I don't know. I don't know if she's innocent. She's caught up in the wrong thing, or what's going on.
I think I'd wait for a review on this one.
Yeah, I concur with
it.
That.
It seems interesting, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
I'm with you.
All right. So our next trailer for the evening is Cherry.
I'm 23 years old, and sometimes I wonder if life was wasted on me. I take all the beautiful things to heart till I about die from it.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing.
Hey, I'm really happy you're here.
Why is that?
Because I like you. You're it for me.
I feel the same way.
I joined the army.
Why would you do that?
Sometimes I feel like I've already seen everything that's gonna happen, and it's a nightmare. My one true accomplishment was not dying. I have this noise in my head.
It'll stop. One day it'll go quiet.
I don't imagine that anyone goes in for a robbery if they're not in some kind of desperation. I've been at this a while now, and it's no secret what my face looks like.
Get on the ground! The one thing about robbing banks is you're mostly robbing women, so the last thing you want to be is rude. Ma'am, it's nothing personal.
You're gonna make it through this. I love you.
Can you look back to when you met the one you loved the most? Can you remember exactly how it was? What you saw in her that made you say, yes, this is what I came here for.
That seems interesting. I'd probably wait for a rental on it, though. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why he looks so young in this.
Yeah, it feels like it was filmed like 3 years ago or something.
Exactly. It's like, what is this, like high school Tom Holland or something? I don't understand, but
I don't know.
Looks like he did a really good job with it. So
yeah, It seems interesting. I just don't. It's another one where I don't know exactly where it's going with the movie. So
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Wait for a review or wait for rental for sure. Probably just wait for rental. Honestly, I think I'm invested in it enough that I'd see it.
All right. So our next trailer is for Willy's Wonderland.
Welcome to Willy's Wonderland. Spend the night cleaning Willy's Wonderland, and I will pay to have your car fixed. Deal? You are officially on staff. Let's get the hell out of here. I can't stand to hear a grown man scream.
This place has a dark history. I know the bullshit story they told you. It's a lie. You're here to be a human sacrifice. Have you been listening to a word I've been saying? He's gonna die in here, but he won't listen to me.
The machines got out. Nobody is safe.
Put your balls on, Evan.
We're going to Willy's.
He's not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with him. It's your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so let's party. It's birthday time.
I enjoy a man of few words.
That is not where I expected that to go. What is this? Oh my
it's the
gosh.
Movie version of Five Nights at Freddy's is what it is.
It's like the reverse of Five Nights at Freddy's, though. It's like if John Wick were the protagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's. What the heck?
Yeah, the animatronics just start moving and like, okay,
he's
I've seen
unfazed.
this before. And then the bird is like right there at his face, and he just snaps that mop in half, and the bird's eyes just go like, what the fuck is that? And he just starts massacring everything. I love it.
Oh man, I would see that in the theaters 100%.
Yeah.
That looks so good. That looks so good. Oh my gosh.
That's not what I was expecting from this, though. I was like,
oh man, no, that is like the last thing I was expecting from this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So our next trailer is for Fear of Rain.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
She said she was feeling better.
We see that regularly with schizophrenia, but it can't be cured.
Hanging in there.
Honey, your father's gonna take the door off the hinges if you keep locking it.
Do something.
It's not real. Did you hear that? There was a girl next door screaming for help.
Rain, there's nobody out here.
There's a little girl in your attic. I saw her.
There's no one up there.
She's lying.
You're telling me that your neighbor kidnapped a little girl and has her chained in her attic? Do you
I
realize
just
how
need
that
you to
sounds?
trust me.
I do. All right.
There's no one up there. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Please stay away from that house.
This is a serious accusation, one that'll likely have equally serious consequences.
What the hell? When you said she works Monday through Friday, it would have been helpful to mention it was at her school.
Get it together.
She's not real.
There's no one up there. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Your mind is just playing tricks on you.
If you go over there, they will take you away from us.
I don't care. What if it was me? I'm not just gonna sit here. No.
Interesting. I think I'd wait for a rental on that.
Is she really seeing anything, or is there actually a girl in that attic? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't want to. I hesitate to make any guesses, honestly, because it could go either way.
It could go either way. I don't know either. I really want to know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, wait for rental.
All right, so our final trailer of the night is Horizon Line.
This is your captain, welcoming you to Flight 227. Off we go. You ready to give it a go?
I can't remember how to do this.
There's nothing to crash into up here.
Jackson! He's having a heart attack!
Pull us up!
What are we gonna do? Please come in, this is an emergency, we have no pilot.
We're lost.
How much fuel do we have?
We have no autopilot, no GPS. Neither of us can land a plane.
It's gonna be okay.
Hold on! Mayday! Mayday!
Sarah!
That was amazing what you just did. Stupid, but so amazing.
Yeah, I think I'd see that.
I think I'd wait for a review on this one. I'm not entirely sure. It could go... I like the idea. I just think it has the potential to be a really, really, really bad, stupid movie.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'd say wait for a review on this one too. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. It looks interesting, though.
Yes. Looks interesting. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it for this episode of Podcast Period. Thank you guys so much for listening and for watching. Hopefully your listening experience was vastly improved by my microphone quality. Otherwise, this would have been a waste of money, but it sounds better to me, so at least there's that. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a rating on whatever podcasting platform you happen to be listening on. Leave a like if you're on YouTube. Blah, 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 blah.
Yada, yada, yada.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of Podcast Period. This episode was hosted and produced by Ben, co-hosted and edited by David. You can contact Ben on Twitter at BenPlaysVidges. That's Ben Plays VIDYAS. And you can contact David on Twitter at Car6by16. If you'd like to chat with us about any of the topics on the show, you can hit up the show at Podcast Period on Twitter or shoot us an email at podcastperiodpodcast@gmail.com. We also have a new website that has launched featuring new articles written by us, as well as links to all the episodes. Please visit that at podcastperiod.com. Want to do more for the show, but aren't sure how? We have a Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to episodes and so much more, and support the show while doing it. Just go to patreon.com/podcastperiod. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time.
This was a Nerdgasm podcast production.
Well, that was another in a long series of regrettable life choices.
Served at nerdgasmpodcast.com.